Oh, it's snowing out. Hello YouTube. I think I have probably made a video similar to this like 10 million times before in the past on my first channel, which is, those videos are gone now. But this is a new channel, a new chapter in life, new ideas, new friends, all these different things. And I have, finally decided on actually going forward with, the YouTube thing. I've been doing some streaming on Twitch, which you would tell from my other videos. Um, Not consistently, so the fact that I became affiliate is a miracle to me, but it is what it is. But yeah, I have been, struggling with the idea of what I truly want my channel to be and what I really want to do. And really, I've just chalked it up to just me doing whatever I want, to be honest with you. The content that I want to create is content that I would want to watch. Um, and I would try my best to, keep it as inclusive as possible and, open to suggestions and different things. And I've had many chats with my friends about what I should do besides just the gaming and the music, because I mean, anyone who knows me knows I love singing. I just love making music, love writing. I'm working on two books, one is sci-fi, one fantasy cultivation. um and I'm further along in the cultivation book, in the fantasy book, than I am in the sci-fi book. I just started it, but I'm working on both of them simultaneously. And the reason why that is because well, the ideas for my stories come randomly, and there are some days I'm driven to write, some days I'm not, some days I have ideas for the fantasy book, some days I have ideas for the sci-fi book, because I'm very, big on fantasy, um and sci-fi, because I love, all these a lot. I just love it, love those genres in particular. I watch a lot of astrophysics uh videos, just physics videos in general. I just love watching those explainers. It's just fun to me. I like fantasy stuff as well. And particularly, I like telling stories. I just love writing, love having an escape, and sharing that escape with people. And I have been, what has inspired the fantasy book in particular with cultivation and stuff is I've recently started getting into anime. Growing up, I've never watched many animes, and so as I got older, I left school between work, because I worked for 6 years in a restaurant, and now I'm kind of like in between. I'm just chilling, trying to find my next chapter, what I want to do. Um, but I have been starting to watch these different animes, and I've gotten into a lot of martial arts stuff. A lot of Chinese anime, and that's what inspired me to start writing the fantasy book, or the fantasy cultivation book. Especially, learning the difference, because apparently, well, there is a difference between, magic and cultivation, but that's for a different video. That's not what this video is for. But yeah, so that's kind of, what's going on there. And like I said, with all the physics explainers and astrophysics explainers I've been watching, that kind of led to the sci-fi book, which I will do audiobooks for them, and it will be up on the channel. More music. I'm trying to get back into, writing more songs again. I'm also trying to maybe redo some of my older demos and put them up, just to get them out there, because I just like sharing my stuff. Um, but also, with the gaming and stuff, I'm trying to, I'll keep doing that. But I'm also well, I've been planning doing a podcast or a talk show for the longest time, which I've started on another channel a couple of years ago, which has kind of dwindled off because, scheduling and, we're not, in the same locations. And so, um, and I'm quite busy, have so much stuff going on that I haven't been able to do it. And I'm doing it solo is an option, but I really, wanted it to be a group effort. It'd be a duo, three of us, four of us, whatever it may be. But that is doing in the works. I may do a solo project, but we'll see how it goes, right? How my schedule allows it. Um, and a few of my friends has discussed with me about doing reactions, whether it be full length reactions or just highlights of me watching certain things and put it up here. I think that's a direction that I want to go. I realize right now this on this channel there's only like 8 subscribers, so I'm just going to be talking to the 8 of you and whoever else subscribes in the future. Welcome aboard the crazy train. But growing up, but in terms of doing YouTube, doing videos and commentating on different things, I have grown up watching many reaction channels and a lot of commentary channels. And I would say there aren't many that I have stuck to over the years. This is like a very select few that I've actually stuck to. Um, like growing up, I used to watch this channel called Just Kidding News, right? And I think well, they had 3 channels: Just Kidding News, Just Kidding Films, and Just Kidding Party. All 3 of them were really good. And it's a group of friends, um, and family. Became this family, and they just make videos together and comment on different topics and different things, and they were very funny. To me, they were very funny. They may be too much for some people, but I thought they were hilarious. And I've watched them, for years, and I still do from time to time when I get chance to. Um, Another channel that I think this channel I have this community I've been more active in than any other is the married to married to the real community, and they have been very inviting. And they do community nights and stuff. They do reactions, and they do the real talk where they just interact with the whole community. And I actually really liked that format of the way they did things, and because it really made you feel a part of the process. And as of like maybe late last year, um I have been able to interact with them and play games with them, and do streams with them, and it's been very great. And Tasha has been very supportive. She has rated my Twitch stream a few times, and we've played a few games together and stuff, and so it's just been absolutely amazing. And it's and they're kind of rekindle my passion and my desire to do content, because normally I just stream, I download the stream, cut it up and post it. But I actually want to get into the content creation side of it, because I did start with my first channel doing music reactions and stuff, which I might start back doing. And and I know some people have their opinions about reactions and reactors, and is valid. But I watch a lot of content on a daily basis with my friends, and and I always interact with certain people online, and they're always like you should uh react to these certain things and put your opinions out there, because it's funny, it's nuances or whatever it is, because I'm very much a no filter kind of person, and I tell you as it is, flat out. I ain't got time to sugarcoat jack shit. I ain't got time for none of that, right? And so I too might be a little too much for some people, but it is what it is. I am making content for those who in who like it, right? If you don't like it, just don't watch, all right? Um And one of the things I also had to kind of learn, and kind of teach myself, um, is because I'm very much a person. If I'm bored enough, I will interact with certain shit. I will take you on. I will give you the time of day if I'm bored, and that's often not the best way to go about things because that just makes matters worse. But sometimes I'm just bored, and I will, take on certain nonsense. Um, but it's been an interesting journey this past couple of years, learning to just let it go, just was whatever. Like it never bothered me, but I tend to, make things go out of proportion quite often, and I've been learning to kind of, let that go and just move on, right? And so that's, a part of my journey. So on this channel, you should expect a great deal of um content, great variety of content, whether it be reactions, commentary, about certain things. And yeah, so like, and just, the whole YouTube community thing, I don't really follow that many people closely, many um influencers or creators very closely. So there will be channels that I, kind of grew up watching that I don't really watch anymore for various reasons. And so there are many things I will be out of the loop in, and especially with celebrity dramas because it's just me. It's crazy. But another channel I do follow is D Chanel, and she's hilarious. And so it's through her channel, and a few times through Married to the Real, where I get clued in on certain YouTube drama or celebrity drama because I don't pay attention to any of that. I'm not on Twitter every day. I am not on Instagram every day. I really don't focus on celebrity drama, and so some things kind of go past me sometimes, and every time I hear something, I'm like, when did this happen? And really, because I honestly genuinely don't pay attention to it because I could care less. But I have been, getting into those bubbles oftentimes involuntarily. So I'm overhearing things, or Dishnell will post a video, and it's a part of that, collection of videos. And so I have been able to, get into the loop of certain, people's drama, which I could have gone, without knowing. But at least if I do start doing reactions and certain things come up, I probably, need to be in the know a little bit. So maybe that's something I might go through on the channel and look up different, drama and stuff, and kind of get clued in of the do's and don'ts on YouTube, because there's a lot of people who have gotten really big and kind of falling off because, they're a bunch of jackasses, but it is what it is. Um, and one thing I would say, this is very much a mature channel, because I use very strong language sometimes, and I say very harsh things sometimes, because when I give criticism, the first thing that pops in my head is not always the nicest way that it can be placed. And I am just, giving a disclaimer right now. I may not like who you like, and I may not hate who you hate. I'm just saying that right now, so don't be all butthurt in the comments. I'm just saying it right now. I'm sure a lot of people won't watch this video, and it's gonna come up, but I'll try my best to say it every time it arises, the moment it arises. But anyways, so yeah, so there's gonna so you know me with these different YouTubers that I follow, like still actively watch, I has it has really, gotten me back into that spirit. And thanks to a few of my friends who have, chatted with me and told me, like, just go for it and just enjoy and have fun. And I'm the same, and I'm gonna be posting the same way I do my music. I'm making it for me and whoever else finds it entertaining. That is it. So I'm gonna end this video because it's about, over 15 minutes. Right? But it's like over 15 minutes long. I don't want it to be too long of a video. So um thank you guys in advance for the support. And there'll be more vlog style videos like this going forward in between different things. And so yeah. Oh my god. Later guys.